We've all been in those situations where being around a certain person or a certain environment just kind of drains all of the energy out of you and you feel really icky and negative and it almost puts you in a really bad mood. Whether the situation is toxic, manipulative, gossipy, or just plain negative, we've all been there and we know how it feels when you are just around someone who is sucking all of the positive energy out of the room. But these people in these situations do not need to have power over you or your energy. So I want to teach you some tips that my teacher, Gabby Bernstein, has taught me about how to protect yourself from other people's negative energy. The first step is really easy. It's basically just setting the intention that you are not going to give your energy away to anybody. Setting that intention for yourself before going into those situations is going to keep your energy a lot clearer, and it's going to give you the peace of mind that I'm standing here in my own energy and no one else is going to screw with me today. The next one is called zip up, and it's basically, if you think of zipping up a coat, you're protecting yourself from the cold. Same idea is with this, where you imagine a zipper. Okay, you're just gonna have to go with me on this one. Imagine that there's a zipper at the bottom of your feet and you zip up all the way to the top of your head and all the way down to the bottom of your feet again. So you've basically just zipped yourself up in an invisibility cloak, something that's going to protect your energy so that you're not wide open to the world, giving your energy all over the place. Because what happens, especially for people in the spiritual and healing community, we are always open and always raw and always sharing and giving, but at some point we can lose our energy when we're constantly giving. So especially if you live in places that are very crowded, like New York City, for example, or if you work in an office building, the zip up is a really easy, simple way at like the beginning of your day to just physically set the intention that no one's screwing with my energy today. The next one is pretty similar and very easy to do. It's called closing your cloak. Again, Gabby taught me this one. Pretend like you have a cloak on and you just wrap yourself with it, and you can kind of give yourself a little hug too. Again, this is just gonna set the intention and bring it into a more physical aspect, because when you are hugging yourself, like you feel that closing off and it's kind of sealing in your energy. So take your cloak, close it off, and then you can feel this space is a little bit more protected energetically. I mean, you're gonna have to take this with a grain of salt because you're not actually wearing a cloak. There's nothing physical here protecting you, but this is all on the subtle energy level. And then at the end of the day, you can always say a little prayer, or if you're not into prayer, you can just speak these words to yourself or out loud. But if you've picked up energy from anyone, or if you just like, you come home and it's just, you know, those days where like the world just seems to like attach its negative energy to you, what you can say is, thank you, universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in. Thank you for clearing away any energies that I may have picked up today and for restoring any energy that I may have lost. It's just a quick mantra that you can say at the end of the day to help your mind know that you are releasing anything that you've picked up and bringing back all of your own good energy. So if there are any energy vampires in your life that are just sucking the life out of you, you can start to use these tips and keep these things in mind the next time you're with them so that you don't feel completely drained and depleted afterwards. I hope this was helpful for you. It's a little difficult to explain these type of energetic principles that are more intangible, but if it resonates with you, great. If not, goodbye. As always, you can go back to bloomandspark.com for more information on healthy and happy living tips. I actually have a whole blog post on this very topic, so I will link that up in the comments. And if you like this video, I would love if you hit subscribe or left a comment for me, and I will see you next time. Bye.